Okay, so today we are setting another FIFA 20 world record. Last episode, I broke the world record that Jared HD set. Today, I'm setting my own, and I'm challenging all the other YouTubers out there to beat this record. And I should note, the new setup behind me looking absolutely fire. I'm legitimately sitting here, and I feel like I'm floating in space right now. So this new FIFA 20 world record is coming to you from me. I'm gonna beat it today. I'm gonna set this record, and then, like I said, any other YouTubers out there, any of the viewers out there want to try this, tweet me your responses, post the videos on YouTube, send them to me, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, anything. And here are the rules. These are rules that I completely made up, and this is my record, so here it is. We're gonna start with any team in Football League 2 in England. We're gonna add that team to the Premier League. We're gonna go into a career mode, giving them £100 million to spend in one season. And the goal is to use that £100 million however we can to completely rebuild them and get them to the highest position in the Premier League table. And whatever that position is, we'll set the world record. We'll mark down position, we'll mark down points, goal differential, goals for, goals conceded, everything. Since multiple people will be doing this, and I'm hoping a bunch of other people will try this challenge, we're first gonna go off ranked in the Premier League. Doesn't matter on points, even if I have less points than someone, but I'm higher in the Premier League in my final results, I take the crown. The second tiebreaker goes to points, then goal differential, then goals for, then goals conceded. And if somehow it's still tied there, well, then you're out of luck, man, because there's really nothing I can do. All right, time to break this world record. What we can do is go into it with any English Football League 2 team that we want. I'm going to go with the team that I believe will best help me complete this challenge. It's not like any of these players are going to be playing most games. I'm hoping to completely re-sign a brand new team with this £100 million. And you can replace not anyone you want. I think Norwich is the team that you have to replace in this, because it'd be a bit unfair, wouldn't it, if you could just replace Liverpool or Manchester City with your League 2 team? For this challenge as well, there's no real need to put your team in the Champions League. Today, we're really only focused on the Premier League for this challenge, so without further ado, feel free to disable this. Make sure your currency is on sterling. Transfer window is open. Let's go. So as we get into it, as for the wages for the challenge, the transfer budget, 100 million is what I said. Your wage budget, make sure to set it anywhere, as I should just say as close as possible to 1 million, I believe. Yeah, £1 million. It may not be perfect. It's hard to adjust the wage budget. And another thing about this challenge, unfortunately, you kind of have to be on PC to give yourself the £100 million. Which sucks for a lot of you out there, but that's just the way it works nowadays. PC just gets everything good, I feel like. And there's no timer on this. We can take as long as we want. The last challenge I did with Jared HD, that challenge was time. This one is not. I have as much time as I want to complete this, so I can be patient. This is our starting team. To be fair, our highest rated player, 68 overall. We need work. So, shall we get into the signings? Let's do it. The first player is simple, and it's one that I know Jared signed in his last video. Luigi Buffon, the highest, cheapest player in FIFA career mode, coming in at a whopping £0 to sign for an 83 rated goalkeeper. Now, he's 41 years old. It's going to be very, very difficult to hopefully keep him in the 80s overall throughout his entire career or season with this team, I should say. Look, we should just offer, I'm even just throwing £1, right? Yeah, I mean, welcome to the team Buffon, the cheapest signing ever. And now that Buffon is officially in the team, we are going to take our main man, and we're going to do something really quickly before we make any more signings, just because I want the extra money. First, Buffon goes into the starting 11, and we are going to now sim the preseason tournament. It's only going to be like an extra million or so. That's if we win. We're such a small team. We're not in like a major tournament. We're not going to get like 8 million or something crazy like that. We have made the playoffs, and we have not made the final. We ended up losing. So, yeah, in the end, look at that. Oh, God. An injury to James Wilson. I mean, I guess that's not big of a deal. We barely got $1 million from that preseason tournament. All right, let's do this. Signings time. We're still chilling with our wage, with our transfer budget, because it was literally £1 it cost to get rid of our boy Buffon. We're going to start in the defense. And my goal here is to spend about 25 to 30 mil in the defense, 25 to 30 mil on the midfield, and then the rest on the attack. I want big attacking players, but I also want big defenders. And Thiago Silva's going to be the first man. You know what? This guy might actually be somewhat expensive. 24 mil, that would blow most of our budget here. So my goal is to maybe even get him less for this 17 million evaluation. I'm going to go in for a solid offer of 14 million for Thiago Silva. One of the best center backs in the world. You know what? 19 is a solid offer. I think we can get that down to potentially 16 or maybe even exactly what he's valued at, 17. For an 87 rated player, it'd be good. All right, 19 mils, maybe a little bit more. Let's see what they say for his exact value of 17 mil. That would make sense, right? And it would. They accept. For Pepe, 36 years old. I believe I signed him in the last world record video, and there's a reason. He's cheap. He's high rated. He is old, but that's why he's so cheap. Here we go. Let's see if we can get the 82 rated man. Him and Thiago Silva would join each other in the back line. 3 million for Pepe. 4.4. That's so cheap. It's so cheap. But you know what? At this point, we got to save as much money as physically possible. I'm going to go straight up 4 million. I'm being stingy. I'm being cheap. And they're not having it. You know what? We'll take 4.4. So we're going to end up delegating the rest. Maybe a little bit more than I would have liked to pay for all of these defenders. Nacho, let's start the bidding at like 6.2. Yeah, a little bit more than I want to pay. I think we're going definitely over 30 million here with this. Kind of cutting it close. But this is a solid back line, 100%. Right, okay, Mariano accepts. We already have Thiago Silva and Pepe, but Nacho didn't want to join for whatever reason. And I'm fine with that for right now. It might have even been a better option. I don't know if we necessarily need a left back on this team. Fullbacks for simulations aren't really that crucial, I would say. But the rest of the team are going to be very crucial. I say at least having one decent fullback, and that's exactly what we did. We're going to put 77 rated Mariano. Here's the starting 11 so far. And we're working our way towards that attack. Next up is the midfield. And we did well. We're exactly 25 million in with this transfer budget. So that leaves us with a lot of room to work with here in the midfield. You know, this is something that I completely forgot about. We always got to browse the free agent list because there are some really high rated free agents that sometimes pop up. A lot of times they get signed right away. The beginning of... Wait, hold up. Ooh, approached by Valencia. I feel like we should try to sign this. I mean, what? It's a free transfer, right? I never see this guy. Mandikes. Okay, well, we're going to definitely try to get this guy into our team. We'll just delegate it, offer. Usually we don't see, like, free agents appear very often. Let's check the other side right here. 82 rated. Oh, Sildero. Yo, the Uruguayan midfielder. Okay, yes. Another one that never shows up. But for the sake of these challenges, it's huge when they do. Because we don't have to pay. We do have to pay their contract. But other than that, it's basically a free transfer for two 80 rated players. Right. That's not good. One of our player impasses. Why? We offered him such a big contract. And he said no. What an absolute scumbag. Sildero accepts, so he's in. I'll try to offer for that Mandikes again later once we can. Because, you know, as soon as you fail an attempt, you have to wait like 2 weeks. But this is big. At least we got one of them. Sildero, 82 rated, free transfer. Get in my team. Still 75 mil left. Since we got a free midfielder, I kind of want to go big with the rest of the midfield. Here are a few of the options I have laid out. I kind of want to bring in Wayne Rooney just because why not? Let's get him back in the Prem. One more season. Derby County. Should we? I mean, let's try. 10 mil. Would it be worth it for Wayne Rooney? Maybe, maybe not. Probably not, but I really just want to see how he would do. I've yet to sign Wayne Rooney in career mode this year. So let's go for a cheap offer of 7 million. That might even be generous for Wayne Rooney. Oh, they won 11. Really, Derby County. Okay. I know you just signed there. I guess they just don't want to let him go. 8 mil for Wayne Rooney. They want 10. Is 9 mil pushing it? I feel like it is for someone as old as Wayne Rooney. 33 years old. They say 9.4 works. Now you can see Mason Mount is on my list as well. I'd like to bring in one sort of, you know, really, really good young player who's got some room to grow in this first season. This would be a lot of central attacking midfielders, though, on one team. And as you can see for Mason Mount, the dude is very expensive. 17 million it would cost, and we'd be under 50 mil. You know what? I kind of like 19 million. I kind of do. I think this is really cheap for someone as good as Mason Mount. 18 mil? What are we saying? So let's see what our dudes say. They both accept. So what would that cost us? It's going to cost us around 30 million. We're at 75 now. I think that's worth it. I really do. For two players, Rooney is... Wait, Rooney's in the 80s, right? Yeah, he's right at 80. Mason Mount will be in the 80s soon. Definitely accepting Mount. You know what? Screw it. Let's just accept Wayne Rooney too. And let's see where this team's at and see what we need to do. I feel like I should probably focus on the attackers next because we've yet to sign one. I don't want to accidentally run out of funds. So Mason Mount there. Wayne Rooney will go there. We need a CDM, 2 strikers, and a left back. And any way we can improve the bench, I'm going to try, but it's going to be very hard to do. So my 2 attacking players, here's who I'm targeting. Dead and Dzeko. who I think I liked going in. Usually you guys know I delegate, but we've been getting some mad steals here of deals when we actually do the negotiations like this. 84 rated, Edin Dzeko. He would be, I don't know who I'm going to give the captain ban to actually at this point. I don't know. What do you guys think? Comment section. At this point, who should I give the captain ban to? Obviously, you're not going to be able to help me make a decision, but what would you do? 28 million. Whoa, easy here, Roma. I thought we were going to get him for way cheaper than that. It's got to be less than 25, although I want a really good striker. Do I want to pay that much? All right, they've come down a bit. I think 23 is fair. I'm going to even lower it. I'm going to go 22 for Dzeko. They say 23.5 now. Oh, I'm trying so hard to get a deal here. 22.8. 22. I think 23 is fine. 23.5 for an 84 rated striker. He's going to be scoring the goals. Let's get Edin Dzeko in there. And then Joshua King was the next man I wanted. I think Joshua King and Sosa. If I can get both of those dudes in along with Dzeko, that's probably going to be it for our money. And I think I would call that a success. And I think we can maybe potentially, if no one gets hurt, sneak inside that top 10 in the Prem. Maybe. That might be a stretch. Let's go for 7 mil for Joshua King. They want 11. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money that I just don't have to work with right now. 8 million? Bournemouth? Come on. You guys are going down to the championship. Wait. Oh, good God. Oh, good God. The fact that Bournemouth is going down to the championship, though, is so funny in the way it happened. I'm sorry if there's a Bournemouth fan, any Bournemouth fans watching. You guys got absolutely screwed with that Aston Villa game. All right, this should be it for the signings, I think. I'm not sure what we're going to be left with, if anything. I might not even have enough money to sign all these guys. Sosa, 80 rated, would be our CDM. Another player who's very, very old. Let's go in for 4 million for Sosa. What is good in the neighborhood? 7.2. Nope. Nope, don't like that. Do not like that. I'll go up to 5.2. I think it's fair for a 34-year-old. Why are you doing this to me, game? Right. 5.9. It's really high. All right. They say they're going to take time to consider. Are you joking? So they counter with 6.2. I have to accept it, and we'll delegate his wages. Wow, he wants a big contract. Maybe I should have offered a little less there. We just paid Sosa a massive amount. Transfer offer unacceptable for Josh. Wait, I thought that accepted. Oh my God. These offers are not going through when I thought they would. Okay, well, 10 million now for Joshua King. Let's lower his contract a bit, and let's see what these three players have to say. So Dzeko says yes. Let's get Dzeko in for sure. That's going to be the expensive one. How much money are we left with after Dzeko? 23 mil, which is plenty, right? I believe it's plenty enough to get both Sosa and King in. So we signed Sosa. We're now left with 17 million. And now it kind of comes down to what I want to do with the rest of the money. Maybe I go back on Joshua King and get an even bigger striker, or use the money to fill the bench, that extra 7 million. Well, this just made my job a lot more easy. King does not want to sign with us. $67,000 a week, he said, was too low. This game, man. So game one, let's just go into it with Liverpool. This is a loss, and this is a big loss. I already know it's a huge loss. Oh my God, you know what? That was way closer than I thought it'd be. So our last 17 million. Here is my strategy. Let's finish this starting 11 out. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to sign that free agent. I'm so mad I missed out on him. He signed with Valencia. That's a rip. But Hulk is the man I want up top next to Dzeko. Let's get Hulk in the Premier League. Why not? Why not? That'd be so sick. Get Hulk. I know his main position's right wing, but we'll play him as a secondary position at striker up front. 8 million's a steal for this Brazilian absolute legend of the game of FIFA. And they say, yes, that might even been a little too much to offer. We'll go for Nacho again. I tried to sign him at the beginning. As you guys know, that kind of failed miserably. I believe we just couldn't come to an agreement with contracts or something, which is, I hate when that happens. When a player says the first offer you offer me was too low. All right, we'll come back and counter. What do you want? Let's make a deal. I'm a businessman here. 6.3. I can't remember, honestly, what we paid for him before. Oh God, all I know is 10 million is way too much. Like, way too much. 7 mil. I can't pay 10 million. I just can't. Please, work with me, game. Some of these managers I just can't stand negotiating with because they value a crappy player like Nacho at 10 million. They're going to take some time to think about it. Whoop-de-freaking-do. I don't understand. Why is he so expensive? Nacho would have cost more than Hulk. That doesn't make sense. Hulk is in the team now. I'm done with Nacho. I'm done with these negotiations. I want nothing to do with Nacho. Get him out. I'll take, you know, a thing of nachos, but no, the player Nacho, no, I don't want him. I just don't. 9.49 mil. You know what? We can get a decent left back for that price. Someone I think, I'm taking a look here. We can get someone probably a little bit better than Nacho, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna go for Hector, 7.5. It said we might have to offer 10 mil. I swear. I'm gonna be so pissed if this team also doesn't want to part ways for less than 10 mil. I only have 9.4 mil to spend. I'm gonna offer a little less than he's valued at. You know what? No. Let's be fair. He's offered at 7.5. Let's just see if they'll accept it straight up. 7.5. This game's why? Stop. Come on. He's valued at 7.5. I know it's not what they want, but you gotta work with me a bit. Jonas Hector. It's like they know that they see how much money I have and they want to take every little single penny from me. So dumb. 9.4. It's $1 million difference. I'm about to rage. My controller's about to go out the window. Please, 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 please. I beg of you. I beg of you. I beg of you. I'm done. I'm done with this. Just someone accept, please. I've reached the boiling point. If we can't sign Ryan Bertrand for less than 10 mil, I'm done today. I'm leaving the room. I'm just gonna say this right now. 7 mil. It's a high offer from what he's valued at, but it should be fine. Ryan Bertrand, 8.7. 8.7. Okay. Again, they're just trying to make my day miserable. 8.2, please. Thank you so much. Oh, Hector, yeah, now you want to sign. Now you say you're looking forward to contracts with us. Well, Hector, I say absolutely F off. Can I just decline this? I'm just not even going to acknowledge him. Ryan Bertrand is our man, which leaves us with nothing. It should leave us with nothing. 1.2 mil. Okay, you know what? Let's actually use this. We have a little bit. I want to use every single penny that we have. And you're probably wondering, 1.2 mil, what's that going to get? Well, this team isn't very good, as you can tell. And there are actually a lot of free agents who are just a little bit better. A lot of 69 rated players like this man right here. We're going to shortlist. We're going to try to sign him. Anyone, another 69 rated striker. He'll be perfect as a backup for this team. I don't think there's any 70s, but look, another 69 rated player should be good. I'm just going to sign a bunch of lower rated free agents that could help the team. So we're literally left with 2,000 for the wages. We have spent almost everything. Holy crap. So this is it. This is the team that we will be competing with. We just got to throw Hulk up there. We're going to throw Ryan Bertrand in. That's a really good starting 11. 100 million bought us this. What do you guys think? If you had 100 mil, should we maybe have just splashed out on one big player instead of signing a whole starting 11? I think it'll at least get us top 15. 14. I think our goal would be like 10th place would be perfect. Let's make sure we reorganize this bench. I wasn't able to sign actually as many free agents as I thought, simply because I don't know, just the way it worked. I didn't have a lot of money left. So this is it. This is what we got. We signed the CDM as a free agent though, so he should be useful. That is the rest of the team. There's only one thing left to do. Let's get this season done with, and hopefully, well, we're going to set the world record, but hopefully set something that no one's going to be able to beat. All right, this is it. The world record will be set today for you to break. Let's see how we've done with Salford City, 100 million pounds in the Premier League. So I'm hiding every result. I can only see 20 right now, and it's Sheffield United. So let's move up the table. 19, Crystal Palace. 18, Aston Villa. We've avoided relegation. Let's go. The goal is top 10. 17 is Southampton. 16 is Burnley. We're in the top 15. Watford, 15. Newcastle, 14. Bournemouth, 13. 12 is Everton. Brighton. We're in the top 10. Let's go. Oh my goodness. What have we done with this team? And there is Salford City. 9th place is huge. Midfield, what a way to get this world record started. 57 points, goal differential of 5. And then for the tiebreakers the rest of the way out, 55 goals scored, 50 goals allowed. Oh my god, let's go. What an attempt, honestly. The team freaking killed it. Here is the final results for the ratings. As you can see, a lot of players dropped in overall just because of their age. Sladero grew, actually. Mason Mount grew. Everyone else shrunk on the team. Everyone else. Legitimately. Everyone else. Hulk was the main man out of everyone. That's a bit interesting. Edin Dzeko probably wasn't worth the money that we paid for. I probably should have got a younger striker that could have scored more goals. If there's one thing I did wrong, it's that. Instead of maybe even buying these two strikers, Dzeko and Hulk, for about 30 million, maybe I should have just bought one younger, more, gifted striker who would have grown more and probably scored more. But other than that, no regrets. Mason Mount, too, did not play as well as I maybe would have expected him. But this right here is the final result. 9th place, you got to beat that. 57 points. 9th place first, you just got to pass me in 9th. And then say you tie for 9th, we get a points. Or say you're in 10th place, then it doesn't matter. I beat you, even if you have more points than me. 9th place, then points, then goal differential, then goals for, then goals allowed. That is it. Take this challenge. Let me know how you do. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and any other YouTubers out there. Jared HD, Masterbucks, S2G. Anyone, take on this challenge. And if you can beat me, which I almost guarantee you can't, just leave it there because no one's beating this. Absolutely no one. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys later. Peace.
I'm just going with the gut. Never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet. Hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast.